Hey guys, and welcome back to part 3 of my Royal Marriage Simulator here. As requested, I'm going to actually show my diplomatic mode before and after I start the session, so here you go. You can see all the blue are my subjects. I don't have any allies anymore, so everyone there is my subject. So I have a mission completed, I didn't realize. Oh, that right, the King of Poland, we completed that last time. Okay, we're just picking up from where we left off last time. We have some issues with Poland and Lithuania not loving us, but we will fix that. I'm going to keep converting. Don't become the defender of the faith, as I mentioned before. We're going to be forming Prussia, and we're going to briefly switch to Protestant. We're not going to stay Protestant for more than a day, really. And we're annexing some people, I believe. We're just struggling because we have unjustified demands, which is normal. So we're kind of just doing the rounds. Our main goal right now is to kind of work towards forming all our formables. It's all a bit of a process. Do need to improve relations, annex a few more people. So let's look at our Truce scenario. We know we probably need to fight Aragon. In fact, we probably need to fight Aragon, next. I wish he wasn't Catholic, so I could utilize Deus Vult, but we could also go to war with Muscovy at some point. Yeah, and it would be preferred to Deus Vult, so maybe I need to make sure I connect. I could seize a province, but this guy only has one province. What's nice with, Muscovy, this kind of extension mess up here, is I can release subjects out of the HRE, so I don't have to, worry about going too far or extended or anything like that. I can release most of them. We also need to attack Sweden, who has a lot of cores of our people. He's guaranteed currently. I'm just looking around to start off what we want to do. I think attacking Muscovy is a good choice. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and declare war with Muscovy in here. My armies are all over the place. It's kind of a bit of a mess, but we'll figure it out. We also, we need to go back to war with Venice, and that will be probably our next war. I'm just focusing on, of course, Europe for now. There are 2 religious centers left here. Trying to look on the dates. You can go down in the menus, kind of just look at the religious zeal. This one doesn't, so I can go ahead and convert it to Catholic. And there's that one more here. I thought I had zeal. Oh, it doesn't either, so we can get rid of the Reformation at this point. So I'm going to go to Urchet and swap him off of that religion, force religion, and then go to his province, and I need to grab my missionary. Go ahead and convert this. That way you kind of stop the Reformation. This is a one faith, so hey, he's Anglican. Interesting. That means Deus Vult, boys. We love that. We love to see it. I'm considering gearing up to go to war with England here. Pushing out my troops to his land, getting ready ahead of time. If I can find all my troops, they're kind of scattered. And we're probably just gonna go for a big old assault against England. I didn't do anything in this war against Russia, just let my guys do it. So we're going to sort of get our nations added to the HRE, so we can get Estonia here. So just kind of looking for nations to add to the HRE. You can do that by, you kind of hover over the provinces and highlight which provinces belong to who. So I can pretty much just add endless people to the HRE. As long as they're connected to someone else in the HRE, it's good. All of these different nations here. Novgorod's really big, so you can add his provinces to the HRE. Quite a few of them. I actually was going to possibly upgrade this great project to rank 3 before I ended the war. That would be a little bit... I have to wait a little bit of time for that, but it might be worth it. Could use a little bit of manpower to do so. I don't want to waste all my manpower though. I want to fight England. Do I really want a little bit more provinces? Maybe. It's probably not the most important thing. I can probably just take what I can now. I don't really need to wait for that. I've decided to not wait for that upgrade. So taking all of Novgorod. You can basically just add endless amount of nations to the HRE as long as they connect to each other. So, and keep in mind that Poland and Lithuania will not count as this connection because they're not in the HRE. So don't rely on that. Just a kind of tip. So for me, it's going to be a connection that goes all the way from left to right. I can end this war now. Again, I'm just going to be adding a bunch of these nations to the HRE. I literally am going to be keeping 0 of these provinces. Just literally finding different nations to add. See if I can add anyone else. Probably can't add the Great Horde yet because they're too big. Also, Kazan is really big. I could get Reconquest, start adding them and then they could Reconquest. That's fine too, I suppose. I mean, I don't really care about the AE at this point. The Reconquest is kind of just it's fine, I guess. I don't really care though. Let's see if there's any other full nation I can add. See if we got all of Novgorod selected. I can get Belarus. Oh, we already are doing Belarus, never mind. What else can we add? That seems fine enough to me. I'll just give these away. So I'm gonna end this war, grabbing a bunch of land kind of here. And of course it's gonna be unfortunately 1 billion points. I wish I could have declared a holy war. Couldn't, so yeah, we're in the hole real big time on Diplo points. Gotta make sure that we're declaring Deus Vult from here on out. I gotta focus this because we're literally just so far behind on my points here. I think it was 576, so need to do a little better job with that. Try to, make sure I can Deus Vult, make sure I at least have 1 province that's connected. Maybe I can start seizing land for people in that case. I just couldn't. There's nothing I could really do in this scenario. Seizing land from is its last province, so I couldn't get the proper connection that I needed. Deus Volt him, unfortunately. So it is what it is. But we're going to go ahead and release for a ton of different nations. So we'll start with Novgorod. And of course, every time you release a nation, you need to enforce religion. So releasing Novgorod here, enforce religion. And basically, you're just going to have to go through and release a ton of different nations. Hopefully they're all on the bottom. I don't know how that works. I think maybe they're on the bottom if you're recently able to release. So let's see. Kind of. Alright, so we got this guy. We got Yaroslav and Belaruso, Gov, Galia, Estonia, Rostov, Tver. I still have 3 provinces. We got... Okay, so the rest of these are I'm just going to grant away to people. So, Belaruso can have this, if I can find him. Make sure you enforce religion too with all of them. Also let Belaruso have these 2. And then I'm going to grant maybe Galia with that one. Galia, okay. Enforce religion, grant province. So I just seem to need... Takes a little bit of time to kind of sort it all out, but we'll get there. I'm going to try to Deus Volt the next floor so I don't waste so many diplo points. Oh, I have Neva. I should probably keep Neva for the Reform Progress Growth. Speaking of, I probably should have taken this from Lithuania, but I'm going to keep Neva for the Great Project. Yeah, I want my Reform Progress Growth to be good. It also gives you yearly absolutism, I think. Yeah, you only get this one to rank 2 to get like the really good effects too. The rank 3 effects is only for 5% reform growth. So yeah, what you can do too is you can click invite to Empire, just make sure they join. And yeah, we'll have to go through one by one and enforce religion, so it is a bit of a grind. A success, we got everyone in the Empire here, which is nice. You'll see it, they take no extra relation slots here. Just have Poland, Lithuania, and Scotland as vassals. I actually could get Scotland into the HRE at some point. That just it takes some time, but that is looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and there's a bunch of wars I can do. I have a lot to get done, and I can just chip away at it. I need to attack Venice. I need to attack England, right? You just kind of have to go around and go. You kind of want to do like a truce circle. I like to think of it, right? Like you're like, okay. So I like to go in a circle, so it's like I'm attacking these guys, and then these truces are up, and then kind of like that way it's kind of easy to rotate my troops. But I'm going to go to war with England. I think would be the next reasonable target. So go ahead and declare war on... I won't actually be able to Deus Volt him until I don't have to waste 1 billion of my diplo points, thank goodness. Because I do have a connection. Yeah, I need to do a better job of just making sure I Deus Volt everyone that I can, because my unjustified demands is costing me way too many points. But without further ado, let's cleansing of heresy against London. Against England. Hopefully I have enough guys up here. It's only... it's kind of like a light amount of guys. Maybe I should have got another group up here. I need to recruit more guys, honestly. I don't have that many guys of my own. Like, my subjects just have tons of guys, and I have nothing. It appears that England is busy in the New World. He's not really here to fight me. I'm gonna get my great projects finally finished here. Just a little bit more provinces I can grab in each war. So that's done. With that 15% war score cost with other religions, which is relevant for England because he's Anglican. So that's pretty nice. So England has showed no signs of resistance. He's must have all his army in the New World. Honestly, he's literally just not here. Like I became the Papal controller, which doesn't really do that much for me, but it's helpful. I could truce break with this courier power cost. Like, I could get pretty low cost stab drops. Yeah, I haven't put some points in becoming the Pope because I'm converting so much. I'm getting a lot of points, especially with religious. So that is nice. So we'll actually have to control London and York, but for the rest of the nation, I kind of want to do the same type of thing where I just give it away to different nations because they can all join the HRE. Eventually, when I revoke, I can take them all. Trying to get this core creation cost from Advent Ideas. Very potent idea, of course. Not gonna get a ton more war score. I don't really know where. I'm at war with Aragon or something. Oh, I didn't realize that. But I bet I can't get to him because can't get access through him through France. Could just go to war with France just to like force the issue. Because I'm stuck not getting any war score with him. Just again, this is more so like to get military access. So I can't get any more war score here. France is being a jerk and not letting me through apparently. I don't know how big his colonies are either. Like kind of okay. No one is very... maybe aside from Portugal, no one really seems to be colonizing that well. Probably because they're getting harassed by me over and over. No one's doing particularly well. And Spain doesn't even have... Castile's yet to have an idea group. I find this hilarious. No, it has no unlocked ideas in 1548. It's gotta be a glitch. We're near max military points. I probably just want to get to professionalism. Professionalism is quite good, actually. We're at 60% professionalism now. That's pretty nice. Of course, we're gonna max that out relatively early in the game as we are Austria and we are doing pretty okay. We're gonna have Venice and Nil truce with France, shorter truce. And I'm only really attacking France because he's not giving me access to Aragon. I work on upgrading Krakow to rank 3 so I can get another, 2 more merchants instead of 1. Worth it, probably. Obviously, we have really good trade power. We make a lot from trade. Yeah, I've been trying to get to Aragon so I could get him out of the war. Like, literally been attacking France just to get to Aragon. Yeah, I need to make a connecting path this time. Fortunately, I have to take all these provinces myself because they're part of the, requirements for Rome, unfortunately. So that is just what it is. But yeah, it's nice taking stuff like from Russia because I can, or even Sweden, because I can like add, I don't have to directly core those. Yeah, so Portugal would just go home in this war, but he's very committed. Kind of at this point in the game, you're, no one really contests you anymore. So it's not the most like challenging thing. I'm just kind of, I just want to show you guys how to do it. Aragon wants out of the war, but I actually want to take some things from him, like these 3 provinces, because I need these to form Sud Piedmont. So I think I'm just going to take these 3 provinces here and piece them out. And that should be fine. Maybe I have him in nil treaties with, I don't know, England. Yeah, nil treaties with England. Now England, of course, is in a much worse spot. We could probably end the war with him. Let's got another reform here. Looks like we can get one of these. I usually like to go with the Nobles of the Realm for leader costs. That way you can get your professionalism max sooner. Looks like I finished annexing this guy. I'm over GovCap, though. So that's a problem. I build some government buildings, though, no problem. So, again, I'm not going to keep a lot for myself in this war. But I'm going to cut down England a bit. So, let's see. How's the best way to do this? Actually, I need York. Probably grab Cornwall. So Cornwall is a little nation you can form here. And then you can form Wales up here. And then is there any other formable nations here? It's probably looking like it's it. There's not really much more I can force away from him. I just release these 2 guys and then like grant them a bunch of provinces. I actually want to keep York though, so like I can't really give that away. Maybe we should do something like that and then like vassalize them. It's only 140 for 40% for all his provinces, but the thing is that yeah, it's kind of annoying with him because he's going to quickly expand, right? Actually, and I'm contemplating just truce breaking him. So I want to vassalize England, so I have him as like a colonizer. But I'm just having a little bit of a difficulty figuring out the best way to do that. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Let's just do that. So I'm gonna take London, York, have a connecting path to everything. Of course, we didn't have any. We Deus Fulp this one, so that was much better. Yeah, I'm considering just attacking him again, just so I can vassalize him like right now, before he gets like bigger with colonies and stuff. Yeah, I guess I could drag out this war. I don't really want to though. What could I take right now? I just want to make sure next time I don't have to war with France for this connection. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the war. I don't really need it all right now, and I get my connection into the land. Then I'm gonna release 1 million nations. Let's release. We can't release anything in France. Let's release like all of these provinces up here. I'm probably gonna go over force limit or relation limit for a second until they're like into the HRE. Cornwall is now released. I have to force the religions as well. So enforce religion. Should be able to invite these. Okay, I can't. It says capital cannot be connected. I know there's a way to get like Cornwall into the HRE, but I'm wondering if I need like a direct connection. Like, yeah, I think maybe I needed to take some provinces here. I'm gonna scum save guys real quick, just so I can try to fix this. The reason is because I think I need to connect like directly to the tile to get them to join the HRE. So I'm gonna do that instead and like take just a connecting path. I'm just gonna take I'm just gonna take the path to Aragon and then a path and then just these provinces here. That's actually fine with me. I don't need anything crazy. And then I'm gonna core those up. Once these core up, I feel like I should be in a good spot. So I'm gonna end the war with him again, and I'm just gonna take the same thing I took before, basically, like kind of like this. I don't really actually want to release his provinces anyways, but I was gonna take London, so that's what I need to form Rome. And then I wanted to, I guess I took all of like these lands before as well. I think that's similar to what I took last time, something like that. And then yeah, that's fine. And he might not be immediately able to join the HRE, which is okay. But I'm pretty certain that like I should, he should be able to join the HRE soon when I do that, because I don't want to keep all. Obviously, would be 1 billion overextended at this point if I just let this fly. All right, we're gonna force Scotland's religion again. Okay, my game is breaking. It's just being a little slow here and there, but we're gonna release some nations again. Why is this menu so broken? I don't know what's going on. Let's try it in a. Maybe let the month tick. I don't know. Like I'm just lagging really bad. I'm so overextended. I don't really want to wait. Yeah, I'm 342. Some ungodly number overextended. So I need to like not. Actually need to get to that menu. Okay, well, this is awkward. I guess I just do this in slow motion because it's lagging so badly. Okay, I've tried to release all these guys up here, but that game is just freaking out a little bit when I'm trying to access this menu. I have to restart actually. Like I would just grant. I mean, I could just grant all of the provinces to him, but that would be weird. That would be not the way. Okay, this might be a problem. What if I like look like the second I open, look at that. The second I open this menu, like it's all like fine. Then I click this, and it's like broken as fuck. Oh, I gotta retry it. Maybe I can restart my game, and this will not be an issue. Just give me a minute. Saving the game, restarting, because my game currently will not let me access menus. All right, so we're back in. Hopefully we can access menus. No, we can't access menus. Oh no. Look at it. I feel like I just need to wait a few months for this to go away, but I don't have a few months to wait. Oh no. This is unplayable. Well guys, I normally wasn't going to do this, but I might have to give him all the provinces, because I can't release anyone else. I'll try. I really will try to release someone else, but I am having a hell of a time. I need to decline all the royal marriages. That'll help, you know? No. This menu is just cursed. But I can't be 300% overextended. Please, game. Work with me. Like it doesn't do anything when I click this arrow. It is so broken. I just want to release a few people. I'm sorry. Please. I can't afford to have 300% overextension. This is the next level of pain, guys. This is the next level. Trying to release Ireland in slow motion. Okay, I was gonna release everyone separately, but it's too painful, I've decided, so I'm just gonna have to not do that. We're just gonna have to give away provinces to like Munster and stuff. So they'd all join the HRE anyway, so it's like I wouldn't end up being of that over subject limit, but at least this menu is playable. So we're just gonna have to. Why can't I grant provinces? That's the wrong Munster. It's this Munster, guys. Okay, normally I wouldn't do this, but the lag is forced my hand because I wanted to just release them all as their own separate nations, but things are a little rough, so we're just gonna do what we have to do, and that's fine. I'm gonna try to force other religion too, and I don't really know what's up with that menu. Hopefully that isn't a continuous problem, because that is super annoying. So whenever I go to the diplomacy tab, it like breaks the game. Maybe there's like, I just really need to release like at least 2 more nations though. I can't have all these provinces for myself. I wasn't planning to have all these provinces for myself, so I have to get, Cornwall has to be a thing. Oh, I don't know how I clicked that, but it was insane. I need to release just at least Wales, and then we're good. Wait, it's not broken anymore. What the hell? Apparently releasing Cornwall was the fix. Now it just works. What the hell is this game? We take it, I guess. But yeah, I guess Cornwall broke my game. But once I was able to release him, everything's fine. So that's not weird at all. And I might truce break this guy because I want to be able to take him while he's still like within reason to take. But if he gets too much like colonized stuff, it'll be a problem. So we're highly considering truce breaking in a second here. But now, yeah, we just kind of have some relative problems over here. I mean, we're way over our relation limit now because we're not yet connected to the HRE. Like, how screwed are we? We're only at we're at 150 now. So we're like less screwed than we were before, but we're still screwed. Like, it's still gonna be bad. Just gonna have to sort this out for a sec. It's gonna be some rebels. I'm hoping I can join the Empire with, you know, everyone can be like added into the Empire in a minute here. So I'm thinking once I get these provinces added to the Empire, should be okay. It's just gonna be a painful bit of time here while we try to core this up, because we are, what, 144% overextended. So very overextended. It's not like, I've been more overextended than that by far, but it's still not ideal to be overextended at all. It's just a rebel sim if you're overextended. So I'm just trying to get through this. That was really hard to deal with that lag, but it went away after I got released Cornwall. I don't know why. It's really weird. All right, self-start the core. So yeah, I got this. I think once, yeah, okay, we're just about there. We're just about not overextended, but yeah, once this core is, we're good. All right, so the worst for it's over. It wasn't too bad. And I wanted to see if I could add these provinces to HRE. Oh my god, a 112. We're throwing that guy out the window. Like, straight out the window. Okay. He's been thrown from the window. Thank god. The nation has not been cursed. I mean, we've been cursed with a -50 prestige hit, but that's a different matter. We're definitely dealing with a lot of rebels. And we got... Who's disloyal? Scotland? Yeah, he's a little salty. Well, royal marriage, you won't be mad. I'll make you divert trade. You should be thankful. Wait, I'm not making a lot of these nations divert trade. What, do you think I'm just that nice of a guy that I'm not gonna... I forgot to make these guys divert trade. They're newer here. They've been getting away with murder over here, not diverting their trade to me. Adding all our provinces to the HRE. I'm hoping that will give... Yeah, I need this to be added to the HRE, but I didn't core it. Building a state house. Didn't realize it. So I'm hoping that this guy could be invited to the HRE. He can't yet because no connection, but I'm hoping that that will not be the case in a moment. Once we core these up, we're actually going to try to truce break England. That's the plan. So I can vassalize him and just, you know, because he's going to get bigger and bigger as time goes on. Maybe I could not truce break him too. I mean, I just don't want him to grow too big. I mean, I've split his nation to a horrible Play-Doh at this point. Might as well just, you know, do the final deed and truce break him at this point. Put him out of his misery. I feel like you have to... I can't add London because it's like 2 seas away. But I could add maybe these guys. Once I have like this court up, I'm hoping that I can do that. Hopefully. I need more state houses too, or government buildings, whatever they are. Should eventually take Madrid. I guess it gets renamed when it's Aragon's. But I want the great project there. The question becomes, will he get too big in 10 years? I think maybe, I don't know. Kind of just think truce break might be the way, but it does feel bad to truce break. Okay, did we ever core this up? Okay, we core this up. Can add to the HRE. Let's see if my theory is correct. So I add all those provinces to HRE now. I want to see if I can add this nation. Okay, so I can. So now that I've got these provinces that are like 1 sea tile away, I can invite him to the empire. And then I'm hoping that will eventually... Yeah, he added all his provinces to the HRE. And then I can invite... Okay, then it looks like Wales joined as well. Scotland joined as well. Everyone joined. Okay, cool. So these guys are all the HRE now. So when I click revoke, it should, you know, encompass all of these guys as well into the revoke. And same with England. I could get England. That's why I want to just get England taken care of, get England into the HRE. And I think I'm going to take the hit and do it. Because he's already growing like a couple percent. Yeah, I don't love it. I definitely don't love it. Like, hey, I can couple HRE at least. Sweden. Okay, so we're going to show superiority, truce break. Hurts a bit, definitely, to do that. But we should be able to recover not too bad. Again, I'm mostly doing this for... I don't want him to expand super big to the point where I need 2 wars to do it. And that's just kind of my, you know, best way to do that would just be get it done that we're going to get it done with now. We're just trying to vassalize him, so, you know. That way all of England is kind of taken care of, too. And I don't know, he might have too much dev. We should probably look at the ledger to see. You can't add someone if they have 200 dev or more. So maybe we need to, like, look at development, total development of England. He's 260, so actually we actually do have to take away some of his stuff. We can technically just give it back, probably, like, you know, take most of his stuff and then vassalize it and just like let him have whatever back, because I don't really want to core it. That's the plan though. Take most of his stuff and then give it back. Then he'll love me. He'll be like, oh, you're such a sweetheart for giving my stuff back. And he's pretty dead already. Oh yeah, England's no longer a great power. He's unfortunately he didn't make it. I should get Portugal in HRE, but I can't really do that because I need him to... Man, I want Portugal as a... I want to keep him somehow. Maybe I do keep him as like keep him around as like a... I'm just thinking ahead here, because we're gonna run the same thing with him where we want him to colonize for us. Like I want England to keep... That's the problem with England though. Is at some point I'm gonna have to revoke, and then I'm gonna, you know, inherit all of England, and he will no longer colonize for me. Probably almost like maybe gonna keep Sweden in the war just because he's giving me so much war score, where I might otherwise not. You know, I'd have to go to the colonies to actually get the war score. But I know I need this province for sure to form Rome. I should double check to make sure I don't like accidentally not take some provinces I need, because then I'd have to annex. Yeah, I just need that one. He can't have it back, unfortunately. Sorry, buddy. So I'm thinking I needed to take like 60 dev. There's 14, 22. That's like 36, 50 something. I probably need to take like at least that. Yeah, if I take that, then and vassalize them, the rest should be fine. Demanding S6 without any what? Oh, there's no, okay. So he won't accept my offer yet, but give him time. He will come around to his senses. I can tell he wants to be part of the HRE. I just have a feeling. They're gonna have to stall this war for a while, because he won't just go. He's stubborn. He's like, he doesn't know what he wants, right? He doesn't know he wants to be in the HRE yet, but yeah, we'll have to get him there. Oh, I think I did end up annexing this other guy here. So we still need to start annexing a few more guys. I think I just need to annex him. Oh, I know I need to annex him as well. So I think I have like 3 more people I need to annex. Or 3 or 4 actually. And then I can tag switch a few times to form like Prussia and Cede Piedmont. Definitely on the list of things to do. Then I gotta finish taking out like, you know, Ottomans and whatever else to, you know, get all the provinces I need to form Rome. But we'll get there. The extra admin efficiency from forming Prussia would probably be a good call to get rolling. I do have some money going. I should probably invest in my economy. I need to make sure my gov buildings are built too. There we go. I've built the gov buildings everywhere. Start building these. Now I don't have the tech. Never mind. Can start building some factories though, I guess. Probably I'll actually go for the great projects like this one. So I was planning to upgrade. I need to accept Karelian culture, which I probably can't do because I don't have enough dev. Are you there? Do I guess if I can find it? Karelian. Yeah, I need at least 20 dev. So I gotta dev this up like to 20. Kind of want to get professionalism with that extra mil. Well. Yeah, my mill points are doing so good. I'm like, let me just get my professionalism in a really good spot early in the game. I mean, that's already not bad having, you know, professionalism that I do have. 71% professionalism. So we just gotta, you know, ways to go. But let's just let this war drag on. He's holding on to hope, unfortunately, for a time. But I think when we drag it out long enough, he'll be wanting to join the HRE. I don't know why he hasn't accepted my invitation yet. Okay, so he'll let me like in this war here. Again, I'm just taking these provinces because I can't invite him if he has over 200 dev. So I'm gonna go ahead and vassalize him, take some land, and I don't want to. The reason I don't want to. Normally I would take the provinces just release, but I want him to continue to colonize, and I don't want his colonies necessarily. He can continue to grow those. So that's the plan. I'm just gonna take those and end it. So he's my new subject. Of course, he's a little salty. You know, it might take him some time to come to terms with the new situation, but we will get there. It might take a while for him to not hate me, so it might. Again, he'll join the HRE in a bit. We're gonna have to do some convincing, of course. Take him a little bit of time. Pay off his debt. Okay, that lowered his at least, you know, he's still outraged, but at least he doesn't have high liberty desire. We're probably gonna enforce his religion too now. No wait, he hates me. I can't do that yet. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute before we can do that. And unfortunately, I guess we can't give back the provinces, so we just have to keep them. Or maybe we just give them away to Cornwall. Yeah, Cornwall seems like a good choice for his provinces, so I don't want them. Here you go, Cornwall. I was gonna give these back to England, but he's too mad to take them, so you take them instead. Because England has a bunch of different colonies, so he's gonna continue to colonize for me, I hope. He's got a couple different colonies going. So that's pretty good. We're pretty happy with where we are so far. We're probably gonna wrap it up there. I did mention I would start doing a diplomatic map mode before an end of the session, so things were a little slow with the lag too. Today we didn't get a lot done, but that's okay. This is going to be a complete series. This isn't my normal video style that I've been doing lately, but this is kind of just more of a longer series. But here is the end of it. You can see most of Europe is starting to become mine, sort of. I feel like I didn't get a whole ton of it. At least we got England, like, you know, this whole island is under our control now. And England will be nature eventually, just going to have to settle down a bit. But we're going to continue to, you know, attack basically France, Aragon, Ottomans, Muscovy, Sweden, right? We're just going to... Everything on the map we're going to attack. This is a world conquest after all. Hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing. And as always, have a great day and thanks for watching.